In this video, I am competing at the Badger State Games. This was 2005. I was in pre-preliminary. I was about 13 years old. And you can see me with my coach in the background waiting to be announced to take my place on the ice. Only my second competition, and I remember being very nervous to go out and perform solo in front of a crowd of people. There's definitely a sense of stage fright, and I also remember that I wanted my dress to have a very long skirt because I was very embarrassed to have a short skirt. Some of these videos I just want to cringe at because of how terrible I am. I'm critiquing myself, but I was also a very inexperienced skater, and this is only my second competition. This here, I am working on a double loop jump. This here is an Axel jump, which is 1.5 rotations, a double toe loop, which is 2 rotations, and a double sow cow, which is 2 rotations in the air. This video here is a skating competition. I believe I'm doing a jumps program, which is just jumps, no music. You see me giving the other skater coming off the ice a high five. She is a fellow skater with the same coach as me at the time. The first jump coming up is an Axial jump, which is the 1.5 rotations in the air. And I have to do this twice, I believe. And I want to say I was in pre-juvenile, though I can't honestly remember. And I want to say this was in 2007. Oh, it's a double sow, which that landing was terrible. And I fell on that landing.
So close.
The end. This here is a skating program with music. Sorry about the quality of the video. And the music that I'm skating to is from Master and Commander. I had a obsession with that movie. Not necessarily the movie, but the music. I was in love with the music. And I want to say I was in pre-juvenile, and this is either 2007 or 2008. I want to say it's 2007 since I'm wearing the same costume as the previous video. And I'm not sure who was recording, but I think my sister was, and she was trying to zoom in and not doing a very good job. Sorry, sis. I had to wipe my nose if you didn't see that. And here's an Axel jump. That landing could have been better. Footwork sequence is in the shape of a circle, and that's a required element. And I want to say almost every program that I ever skated had a circular footwork pattern because I did not like doing diagonal or straight line footwork.
No.
I love doing spins. This is a sit spin. And then that's the end of the program. These videos I'm working on a double flip, and I want to say this was the last year that I was skating, just based on the hair and the video and what I'm working on. This here is another skating program of the one that I just previously skated, but the following year. So this is 2008. The program has changed slightly, but for the most part it is still the same, and my mom is recording this video, I believe. Hard to pull off when that little girl was standing so close to the edge. There's usually glass around this area of the rink. And there's my circular footwork sequence, straight into a flying camel. This is the year 2009. I am doing an intermediate long program, and I'm skating to Harry Potter from the 5th film, I believe. And you can see my mom sitting right back there in the background watching me. This was the final year that I skated in competition and skated in general. And I was not really working to impress anybody when I was doing this program. I was just doing a run through, and I was not putting very much effort into the program as far as the jumps go. And also I'm wearing a hoodie, and trying to do double jumps in a hoodie kind of pulls your center of gravity off. As you can see, I totally fluxed that jump. My sister's recording me from the music box. Here is a double loop, not landed properly. And then here comes the most dreaded part of the program, the footwork sequence. And as I stated before, this is the one time that I did a diagonal footwork sequence. Normally I do it in a circle, and I just never had the speed for footwork or the talent for footwork, so I always dreaded it. Up is a double toe loop, which I don't believe I landed. Nope. There's a camel spin. This is a combination spin. So it's a camel sit, pancake, backspin. The end. This is a practice ice session right before a competition. I used to dread these sessions because you had to get up very early in the morning and claim your spot right before the competition, and they only allowed so many people on to the ice. And also, I'm a lefty skater, so everybody skates in the opposite direction of me, and you always have to watch out when you're on practice sessions because you're with a whole bunch of skaters. You don't know the routine, you don't know where they're gonna go, and I'm just working on my pre-juvenile free skate, and I believe I'm in Ames, Iowa. This is a synchronized skating exhibition at the iWireless Center in Moline, Illinois, and it is in between a hockey match. This particular program I had 2 days to learn. They had requested me to skate in this exhibition because they were one skater short, so they gave me an 8-year-old's costume and I stuffed myself into it somehow. And at this point, I want to say I was 17 years old. I was 17 years old because I had just gotten my belly button pierced a couple days beforehand, and I remember my tights were rubbing right up against the piercing. But we're skating to Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. And I want to say this is also 2009, my last year of skating, because they did not have a team for me to skate on. They only had like a junior team. But my mom's recording this video. And I am the tallest person on the team. I'm in this group right here. I'm on the very end almost. Here we're doing a pinwheel, and I'm on the very end right here in this group of 4, and that's the end of it. Here is a sit spin. This was either 2006 or 2007, and I'm skating in Rockford, Illinois. This here is at the Quad Cities, and I'm working on double loop, double loop. Quad Cities, and this is a layback spin. This is a flying camel into a back sit. This is 2007, and I'm actually wearing a synchro skating outfit in this one because the very next thing that I had to do was change into my synchro costume, so I'm like, what the heck, I'll just wear the costume. And I believe this is a spins program, and this is a competition. So the first spin we have is a camel spin into a back sit. Had a little footwork to a spread eagle. into a layback spin. So this is a catch spiral, and it's a very tricky maneuver because you can easily trip forward and crack your chin. And that's just a sit spin. And I believe that's the end of the program.
Thank you.
This here is my pre-juvenile program. I'm skating in Cedar Rapids, Iowa at the Iowa State Games. And it's the year 2008, so I was about 16 or 17. I was 16 at the time. And the music is still the same as my pre-juvenile program, but the jumps and spins are a level up compared to the pre-juvenile program. And the layout of the program is still the same, just different jumps and footwork. Here I'm doing a Lutz. Here's my first combination spin. It's a camel sit and then into a pancake. Here's an Axel toe tap Axel. And footwork sequence. Camel into a single flip. And then here is a double sow. And I did not land that. Bummer. Double loop, which did not go according to plan. And into the last element of the program, which is a camel layback sit spin. And that ends the program. And this concludes the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching these videos of me skating throughout the years. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you want to, and I'll see you in my next video.